Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we are going to learn about Nodemon and also create our first GET API using Express. So first let's understand what Nodemon is. So Nodemon is a tool that automatically restarts our server whenever we make changes in the code. So instead of stopping and starting the server again and again, Nodemon does that for us automatically, which saves a lot of time. So now that we understand what Nodemon is, let's add it to our project. So open your terminal and run this command npm I Nodemon. So once this is done, Nodemon will be installed in our project and we can start using it. Now as you can see in the package.json file, Nodemon has been installed successfully. Next, we will add a start script to use Nodemon. So inside the script section, add a start script like this. So start, and inside this Nodemon index.js and save it. So now let's check whether Nodemon is working or not. So go back to your terminal and run npm run start. So as you can see, our server is running. Now let me show you the real use of Nodemon. So let's change something and save it and save. So now whenever we make any change in the file and save it, the server automatically restart. Now that our server is running, let's understand what GET APIs are and how routing works in Express. So GET APIs are used to fetch data from the server. So whenever we open a URL in the browser, we are actually making a GET request. So in Express we create a GET API using app.get. So now let's create one GET request. So we will write app.get, and in this we will mention our route, then request and response. Then in this we will send our response. So let's say we send one message. So server is running. So that's it. We have created our first GET API. So here slash is our route, also known as the root route. So inside app.get we get request and response. So request contains the request data and rest is used to send a response back to the client. So here I am using rest.send to send a simple message. Now let's test this API. So open your browser and go to localhost 300 or whatever port you have mentioned. So that's it. As you can see, we get the response, server is running. So this means our GET API is working perfectly. Now that we have tested our GET API, let's create some more GET routes and understand how routing works in Express. So now let's create one API which fetches the user's detail. So let's say app.get, and in this we will pass our route. So say API /users, then request response and one arrow function. So now we will send an array of objects in our response. So we will write rest.send, then parenthesis, then in square bracket we will send the objects. So let's say one object has id 3 and name Sahaj, and another object, let's say it has id 4 and name Rohan. That's it, our API is ready. So now let's test this API. So go to browser and search URL localhost 3000 /API/users. So as you can see, we have got our response, that is the objects, one with ID 3 and one with ID 4. So now we can say that our API for fetching the user details is working properly. Now let us understand two very important concepts in Express: request.query and request.parents. So like these are used to get values from the URL. So first let's understand request.query. So like query parameters are values that we pass in the URL after a question mark. Now let's make one API where we use request.query. So let's say app.get and our root is, let's say, API/read, then request response and one arrow function. And now we will define one variable, let's say const name is equal to request.query dot name or guest. So now let's understand what this name is. So here I am reading the name value from request.query, and if no name is passed, I am using a default value called guest. Now let's send one response. So rest.send and backticks and let's say hello and name. So that's it, our API is ready. Now let's test this API. So open the browser and go to localhost 3000/API/delete and let's pass one query parameter, let's say name is equal to XYZ. So as you can see, we get the response hello XYZ, and if I remove name is equal to XYZ, let's see what's happened. So it will give us hello guest. So this is how query parameters works. Now let's understand request.parents. So root parameters are dynamic values that are path of URL itself. So now let's make one API where we use request.parents. So let's say app.get and our path is /API/user/ID, then request response and arrow function. So now we will make one variable, that is ID. So const ID is equal to request.parents. So here semicolon ID is a root parameter. So whatever value we pass in place of ID will be available inside request.parents. Now let's send one response. So rest.send backticks, let's say welcome and ID. So dollar and ID. So that's it, our API is ready. So now let's test this API. So go to localhost 3000 and /API/user, and you have to pass one ID. So you can pass anything, any number. So let's say we pass 6. So as you can see, we got our response welcome 6, where 6 is our ID, and one more. Now let's pass 7. So it will show welcome 7. So that ID is stored in this. So with this we have understood how GET APIs work and how routing works in Express, and how to use request.query and request.parents. So that's all for this video. I have also created a GitHub repository for this project, so you can find the complete code there. The link is in the description. So thank you so much for watching this video. In the next video we will cover POST APIs in Express. So see you in the next video.